okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished!
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Je crois qu'il y a encore un petit décalage. Hein. J'ai l'impression que c'est peut-être la version PS3 aussi qui est pas ultra optimisée des fois. Le mec est pas à l'aise. Pourquoi j'ai l'impression que c'est une catin? Elle a pas l'air très... Non, je sais pas.
Boss?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
C'est comme par hasard, on a perdu contact avec elle juste avant.
Hornets.
Qu'est-ce qui...
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
Ah, c'est quoi cette voix?
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift for my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Ah!
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Donc c'est bien le biatch. On est d'accord. C'est la déesse du CQC. Non, c'est le Juzo. Le mec théorique qui a 24.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to
Ah, j'ai
wrap
pas
the
tout lu,
wound.
mince.
If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely.
Ça va trop vite, madame.
Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me.
J'ai pas tout suivi
Go
pour les
into the
blessures
survival
profondes.
viewer and
Ah,
treat those wounds.
ça a l'air compliqué, mais oui, la vie, c'est pour ça. J'ai compris agrafe et pansement pour... Oh putain, on reste comme ça. Oh, oh. Donc se guérir, déjà, c'est pas ici, merci. Guérir, de toute façon, on n'a pas le choix. On a, ouais, on a un milliard de trucs, on a des coupures, des fractures. Qu'est-ce que... Oh my god. Oh my god. Désinfecter ça. Faut désinfecter, c'est ça? Après on est censé... bander la plaie, je sais pas. Ah, faut choisir les bons trucs pour chaque blessure. On va d'abord désinfecter. Après, normalement, je la bande ou je mets attelle? Non. Traiter les coupures. Ah, mais... 39%, c'est pas encore bon, hein. My god. Là, on a une fracture. Donc ça parlait d'agrafe, de machin. Il est seulement endommagé avec la chute qu'il a fait. Brûlure. Non. Coupure et les blessures par balle. Fracturé à se ressouder, mais faut pas mettre un truc avant? Si, apparemment c'est bon. Et je mets un pansement par-dessus? Je sais pas s'il y a besoin du pansement. Si. Saignement. Alors faire quoi pour le saignement là? Faut prendre un médoc ou... C'est toujours pas bon mes JPP. Ah d'accord, faut mettre un milliard de trucs. Oh putain. Une coupure profonde. On désinfecte. Ouais mais le faire 26 fois, d'accord. Ah, le pansement ça sert à le mettre avant en fait. D'accord, il n'y a pas d'ordre. Ah oui d'accord. On s'en bat les steaks en fait. Os fracturé. Donc fracturé on a dit l'attelle. Le pansement je sais plus. Ouais. Et là c'est quoi? Coupure profonde. Pansement. Désinfecte. My god! Trop chiant. Bah oui, si tu dois faire ça à chaque fois que tu prends une grosse blessure, mon dieu. Après, ce sera peut-être pas aussi lourd. Là, c'est peut-être pour marquer le coup, on va dire. Salut Monoxy. Le mec tombe pas dans les pommes.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
R1, mince. Je sais pas si regarder. Mais la question, est-ce que c'est une demi-catin ou une grosse catin? Parce qu'elle a pas l'air de vouloir notre mort pour autant. Fait des jeux de stratégie comme Civilisation. Non, merci. Non mais la semaine prochaine déjà il y a Hellblade qui sort, donc il y a quand même du contenu. Donc MGS je vais peut-être mettre en pause quand même parce que bon, on a quand même 2 fans qui seront absents. Donc on verra. Le mec se prend pour lui.
Thanks to the boss and her Cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Putain, ces cheveux du turfu qu'elle a. Mon dieu. Ah, salut Necros. Necro.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Bye bye Monoxy.
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it
Won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Pardon, j'ai posé la manette. Vibration. D'accord. Sauvegarder les données, oui. Pour l'instant, j'ai pas ragé. Non, plutôt sur OBS qui faisait de la chiasse. Là, ça va mieux. Le gameplay est un peu bizarre au début quand même. Hein. Je suis pas encore bien habitué. Parce qu'on peut pas marcher accroupi. Pour tirer, c'est assez bizarre. Mais c'est que j'ai pas l'habitude. J'aurais la survie à ça. Bah, il était pas au centre pour Lulu. Voilà.
Silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Ouais. Alors clairement, bon, je l'ai dit vite fait dans le chat, ça me fait penser aux intros à la James Bond. Alors je sais pas si la musique a été composée spécialement pour le jeu, ou si Snake Eater était une autre musique, dirons-nous. Salut Kevin.
Une semaine plus tard.
Currently
flying over the Arctic Ocean. Altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts.
Alors très rapidement, Matt dit que la musique a été faite exprès. Bah écoute, je trouve ça classe. Même si je suis pas fan de James Bond. Après je sais pas si je suis le seul à partager cet avis. Bref, cinématique, on se concentre.
Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Snake sodomise James Bond. Ah, Jesus.
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
Donc on va devoir la tuer
KGB
techniquement.
has promised to
Très
lend us
bien.
one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Grosse vision.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. I've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Qui nous dit MGS et les dialogues sans fin. Ah bah.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Ico qui me demande si j'ai bien compris la mission. Oui, si j'ai bien compris, il faut faire péter la Maison Blanche et déclencher une nouvelle guerre mondiale. J'ai tout compris?
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
I must have missed that one.
S'en fout, on l'appelle Tom et
Based
basta.
on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels that was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero.
D'accord.
We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint.
Salut le
He's an expert
coyote
on the
sur
latest
Twitch.
in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same
Ça
factory
parle tellement, je peux pas
was being held
répondre.
in last
Ah.
week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lalilulelo.
Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with
pas de pression du tout.
caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Alors pour te répondre, le Coyote, le premier j'y ai joué mais je l'ai pas fini. J'ai fait le 2, le 4 et le 5. Mais ça date, hein. Le 2, je me rappelle vite fait qu'il y avait Raiden, etc. Le 4 et le 5, je me rappelle un peu plus. Bon, forcément le 5 c'est pas très vieux. Donc je suis pas un fan absolu de la saga, mais bon. Je connais quelques personnages vite fait. Alors attendez, niveau camouflage déjà. Voilà, c'est... je sais pas. C'est bizarre en noir. Ah. C'est chelou. Après, je sais pas si c'est parce qu'il fait nuit ou quoi, mais... Oh là là. Bon, la mieux, ça reste rayure de tigre. Hop. Bon, on va le laisser comme ça. Une mission d'infiltration. Bah ouais, mais enfin, là, tout à l'heure, c'était la panique. Hein. Encore, t'as pas vu ça, Ico, mais... J'arrivais parce que j'étais persuadé qu'on pouvait marcher en étant accroupi, du coup je faisais n'importe quoi. Ah là là. Alors du coup, ouais, le Coyote, hein, je t'informe que je stream en même temps sur YouTube. Histoire que tu comprennes que je parle pas tout seul. Moi, ce qui m'embête vraiment, c'est qu'il n'y a pas de radar ou de map accessible directement. C'est une habitude que j'ai avec les jeux qu'on a aujourd'hui. Il y a des serpents, mais du coup j'ai une arme bruyante apparemment. Il y a des Qu'est-ce que c'est? Un castor? Un écureuil? C'est peut-être pas le bon moment pour faire du bruit. Je sais pas. Je sais pas si j'ai un intérêt à ramasser les bestioles tout de suite. Pour l'instant, on va essayer de voir un petit peu ce qui se trame autour de nous. La forêt a le même pourcentage. Oui, mais c'est rigolo d'avoir la tête noire, non? Tu te rappelles des proverbes de Mailing? Non, ça me parle pas. Ouais, comme je te dis, je l'ai fait, mais en mode un peu newbie, sans trop... Oui, Paramédic nous a déjà parlé de Godzilla, par exemple. Entre autres. Bon. On avance. Bah, je sais pas ce qui m'attend en lise, donc oui. Je crains un peu. C'est surtout que j'ai pas de gun silencieux en fait. Donc je pourrais pas abattre ou endormir les gens. Qu'est-ce que... Encore un serpent. Bon bah... On se fait pas manger, très bien. J'entends un cheval.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
J'ai oublié R.
Why'd
RT.
you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Non, le problème de la vie, c'est que je pose la manette en fait.
You don't know the truth.
J'ai pas la manette en main.
But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Salut Suzy. Alors Rico qui me dit qu'avec R1 on aurait vu l'espèce de fantôme derrière elle. Comme sur le pont.
This is
D'accord.
Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Très bien. J'imagine qu'il n'y a rien à récupérer là-dessus. Ah, bonjour. Bonjour messieurs. C'est pas moi. My God. Le problème c'est que j'ai pas de silencieux là. J'ai même plus d'armes. Bah oui, elle m'a enlevé mes... Parce que je peux aller vers lui le... Le CQC ou pas? Je sais pas.
Nobody here.
Personne ici. Ah bien le deuxième qui arrive.
What's wrong?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Ils sont aveugles, je crois. Bah, il fait nuit. On va dire que c'est pour ça. Ah putain, j'aurais dû rester là où j'étais. J'aime pas la vie FPS pour... Voilà, merci. Alors, quand il y a un système de polance comme ça, je sais pas s'il faut un rapport au QG. Est-ce que du coup, s'il n'y a pas de rapport, ça peut envoyer des troupes en renfort? J'en sais rien. On va attendre de voir s'ils se tirent. Après, on a bien des grenades étourdissantes, mais bon, comme ils sont deux, je pense pas que ça fera le taf. Go partir, SVP. Parce que je pense que la grenade fait du bruit en plus. Hein. Genre, si je jette la grenade là sur ce mec-là, l'autre risque de l'entendre. Ils sont juste plus attentifs. Ok, le coyote. Merci bien. Je sais pas si on peut tenter un truc. Comme on peut pas marcher accroupi, j'ai vraiment peur de me faire griller et de pas réussir à choper les ennemis. Je sais pas, soit je tente un truc, soit j'attends. Ah putain, on tente rien du tout. Hop là, je m'en vais. Ah bah oui, ils sont trois, tant qu'à faire. Putain. Putain. Vous voulez pas partir, s'il vous plaît? Bon. Ah, il y a bien un rapport qu'ils font après. Mais... Qu'est-ce que vous voulez que je tente? J'ai pas de gun, wesh. Bah, le problème c'est que je suis pas armé, Lulabi. Hein. En arme, j'ai un couteau et 5 grenades paralysantes. Tac, tac, tac. Appuie sur carré pour viser, relâcher pour lancer. Et c'est pas indiqué comme dans MGS. Oh putain. Putain, je sais pas, je suis... Ah. Ça a rien fait, ça l'a même pas étourdi, rien du tout. Bonjour. Ah. T'es pas obligé de les tuer. Bah, je veux au moins les assommer pour passer, au moins qu'il y en ait qui se tirent, quoi. Lui trancher la jugulaire. Ah. Juste m'a dit qu'apparemment il y avait une récompense si on faisait 0 kill, mais bon, je vais absolument pas viser ça. C'est que là, je sais pas comment passer, ça me saoule. Ça me stresse. Coucou. Putain, bah ouais, bah ils sont 3. Génial. Génial. Alors je fais la même technique que tout à l'heure, je cours. Je cours à l'infini. Je fais des roulades et ça passe. Putain. Ils sont obligés de se tenir là où il y avait la grenade. Ouais. Putain, je peux pas y aller les deux. Oh là là. Pour s'entretourner, bah ça pourrait être une solution peut-être, je sais pas. Et cette vue FPS là, on peut pas la régler là? C'est un peu pénible. C'est sûrement plus réaliste. Ils sont où les autres? Putain. Il se passe rien. Putain. Je crois que je vais le cutter. Hein. Qui? Le mec m'a pas vu. Bon bah RIP. Hein. Dormez, bande de cacamous. Ah, tais-toi. Infiltration, infiltration. Putain. On peut pas le choper discrètement dans le dos là, c'est impossible j'ai l'impression. Dors toi, dors. Je vais où là, wesh? Je sais pas où je vais. Punaise. Bon bah, Osef. Le mec meurt pas. Bon bah, Osef pas alors. Relève-toi, couillon. Ah. Pourquoi ils se font pas one-shot par le couteau? Mon dieu. C'est où que je dois aller là? My god. En plus, je suis perdu. En face, il y a une entrée. Qu'est-ce que... Ah oui, par là, d'accord. Oh, bah, on est passé, hein. C'était pas très propre, mais ça passe. Tu n'as pas d'arme. Mais normalement, un coup de couteau, ça les tue, Ico. Je comprends pas, même un coup de couteau dans la cheville, normalement, ça tue. Bah là, non. JPP. Oh punaise, mais... Là, sur un pont, je peux pas passer comme ça en mode à l'arrache. Hein. Ils sont deux en plus. Pour les one-shot au couteau, faut les choper. D'accord. Ils font que ça vole pas, oui, non, mais même toi, quand tu prends un coup, what the fuck. Putain, pourquoi vous êtes à deux, là? Mais pour les choper, il faut maintenir rond. C'est pas très clair. C'est même pas expliqué du tout en fait. De toute façon, je vais pas tarder à arrêter, il est déjà 23 h. J'aurais bien voulu atteindre, je sais pas, une prochaine zone. Au moins revenir là où on avait chopé le docteur. Mais là, il y a les deux, là. Soit j'y vais, je leur tape dessus. Là, pour moi, là, je peux essayer d'en choper un, mais bon. Mais putain, il se retourne tout le temps, JPP. Ah, il est étourdi. Bon bah. Il est pas étourdi du tout. Mais non, mais... On est sur un pont, gars. Wesh, faut se calmer. Putain. Fais un effort, Snake. Qu'est-ce qu'il a, il veut du pain. Mais... Genre, il est poussé, JPP. Faut marcher droit, monsieur. Après, c'est bizarre, hein, on peut prendre 1 milliard de dégâts. D'accord, on prend plus de dégâts avec un coup de crosse qu'avec des balles. Logique. 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 Quand tu nous tiens. Ah, il est enfin KO, lui. Bah, je crois que ça va être ça tout le long. Hein. Bah, carré, c'est ton arme, en fait. Donc, carré, là, il met un coup de couteau. Je sais pas. J'arrive pas à les approcher. Hein. Quand t'as un truc cool sur ta vie, c'est qu'il faut te guérir. Ah d'accord. Je croyais juste que c'était parce que j'avais pris un gros dégât. Merci. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? On a une coupure profonde. Le mec m'a mis une baffe, j'ai une coupure profonde. What the fuck? On va désinfecter. Voilà, merci Ico. Bon après je vais peut-être... J'arrête là, non? Je sais pas. Je pense que je vais arrêter là. Du coup, je verrai quand j'en refais, si j'en refais un peu lundi, avant la sortie de Hellblade ou pas. On verra. De toute façon, il faut sauvegarder, il faut appeler la bonne fréquence. Alors, est-ce qu'il nous raconte encore une histoire? Enfin, est-ce qu'elle...
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
On roulade dessus.
4 days,
Me disait le coyote sur Twitch.
I visited
Ah.
you in the hospital.
Après sur le pont, bon, c'était peut-être un peu dangereux la roulade. Mais oui, à tester.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah,
Oui,
but
comme
you
sur
all wrapped up in
MGS5, le
bandages and tubes, so I
carré pour
couldn't
se
do
jeter.
anything but look.
En avant, ça marchait bien. Donc, faut finir le jeu. Ah,
Let's hope so.
pareil.
But
Ah, ouais.
seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Ça paraît mal barré quand même. Hein.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what?
Avec
I really
l'escouade
don't care
Cobra
about
là.
your medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered
Why?
so that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble. To make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So
J'aime bien
that's why
écouter
I volunteered.
Ico. Bon, je lis pas tout ce qu'elle dit, mais
you
j'aime
couldn't
bien.
ask for a better guardian
J'aime bien
angel
l'idée.
than me, right?
Après, c'est vrai que ça fait un peu. C'est un petit peu lourd pour un point de sauvegarde, on va dire.
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
J'aime bien sa voix. Par contre, faut pas qu'elle nous reparle encore d'un film derrière. Là. Sinon, ça va faire un peu beaucoup. Mais tu vois, enfin, déjà pour l'instant, j'ai plus envie de jouer à ça qu'à FF12, hein, Ico, si ça peut te rassurer. Parce que je commence à m'habituer un peu au gameplay, même si voilà, il y a des choses que je sais pas faire encore, j'ai pas encore tout compris. Hop. Putain, ça fait déjà 2h40. Ah.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Est-ce qu'elle me reparle encore? Non, ça va, elle est pas trop bavarde. Bon bah du coup, je coupe là-dessus. Donc je vous dis merci d'avoir regardé. Et puis bah à la prochaine pour la suite. Ciao, ciao.